Hi! On previous video I've shown you some basic features of user interface. Now let's explore data pipes concept. Sometimes you may need a value produced by one device to be an input for the other. For example, remote thermometer in a room can generate input data for temperature regulator, one switch can activate several other switches, and so on. With Stargate, you can fulfill such scenarios easily using data pipes. Let's play a bit more with our smart home system from previous video. We have our bathroom with exhaust fan and light. It could be convenient that our fan would start automatically every time someone switches on the light. Let's use data pipe for that. I click Cards menu button and select Pipes card. From this view you can manage everything related with data pipes. Let me just mention here that you can add your own custom cards to Cards menu if you are familiar with React. There is a separate video about user interface customization if you're interested. Okay, time to create a pipe. I click plus button and configure my data pipe. It's just enough to select which value should be a source and target, but in our case it would be difficult to guess which one of unnamed values are the right ones, so I use filters. You can also type in inputs to search for desired name. Done. Pipe created. Let's get back to devices card and check if it works. Yes, it does. Whenever I click the light switch, fan switch changes accordingly. Please note that data pipe works one way only. I still can operate fan without affecting light. But what if I would like to do something more fancy than just pass a value from one point to another? For example, we probably would like this exhaust fan to work a bit longer after the light got off, so it can replace the atmosphere in our bathroom after visit. No problem, we just need a device that will contain such logic. Here I have written some really simple time relay. It just forwards input boolean to output boolean, adding some delay if input value changed to false. It's sort of middleware, so I added it to group utils. Then I created input and output booleans. I know in advance that I won't play with them manually, so I set their visibility to hidden at code level already. I don't know yet what delay will be perfect for my bathroom, so instead of hard coding it, I just created integer value for that, so I can always adjust it as needed from user interface. Normally I would also persist this value, so I won't need to set it every time my time relay gets reset for whatever reason, but it's not relevant for this video, so I just keep things simple. Just be minded that Stargate contains server storage concept that can be nicely utilized in such scenarios, so you can have a look on server storage video if you're interested. Finally, I have my logic that will be triggered every time something would change on input. Okay, now as we know what's inside our time relay, let's start it and plug it in between light and fan. I'll delete straight pipe first. Create one pipe from light to time relay input and another one from time relay output to fan. Cool, let's see if it works. For the purpose of demonstration, I'll just set the delay to 5 seconds and switch on the light in bathroom. Okay, fan started as expected. Now let's switch the light off. Fan still running and it turned off automatically after specified delay. Perfect, that's exactly what we wanted. Okay, we applied some automation in bathroom, but it looks we can add more to our smart home. We have several light sources in living room. What if we would like to have sort of master switch to operate them all? In video about Node.js device, I created a dummy switch and mentioned that even though it has no logic inside, it still can be useful in situations like this. So let's start it and set it up to match our needs. I will call it all lights, move it to group living room, and create desired pipes. First top light, then spotlights. Finally LED strips. Done. Now state of our master switch will automatically propagate to all lights in living room. Let's check if that's true. Oh yeah, I can operate all lights at once and still have option to control each one individually. And that would be it for this video. Of course there can be many more scenarios like those presented, but I hope it was enough for you to get a clue on what is data pipes concept about. Please note that Stargate has one more mechanism that allows creating automation like this, the controller library. It's useful especially if you want to implement more complex scenarios. By the way, this user interface is actually using controller to interact with the system. So if you're curious, don't forget to check other videos on Stargate channel or visit project page. Once again, feel free to leave us some feedback, either a comment or simple like. It's always nice to hear from you. Thanks for watching and see you on other videos.